gentlemen, haha, Big Papa in the house with the ninja on the back. So this is what we got going on. Turning 38. Holy cow. And I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if y'all would even remember this, although you should, because it's like one of the greatest comedies ever. Old school, Will Ferrell, you know the line. In for a pretty exciting weekend. Gonna go to the Home Depot, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond. I remember when that first happened, man, I was like 23. Maybe a little older than that, not much though. Anyhow, I laughed my ass off because I was like, yeah, okay, that's a lot of fun. But as you can see, turns out I'm a lot like Will Ferrell. Except for I'm leaving Menards, not Home Depot. But pretty much, that's what the weekends are, man. Doing that Home Depot thing, fixing up the house, hanging out with the wife. I love hanging out with the wife. But man, Bed Bath & Beyond, you ever go in there? You go in Bed Bath & Beyond and all of a sudden, like, your nose hurts for like 2 days, man, because it freaking, like, too many smells. Not Bed Bath & Beyond, my fault. I meant that other one, I don't know what it's called. Anyhow, all it is like different colognes and perfumes and candles and lotions and, Body Works or something. Anyhow, that's pretty much what my life is. At least one day out of the weekend. Anyhow, reflecting on that, had a pretty killer birthday party yesterday, superhero style, baby. You know, because although I'm 38, I still think I'm pretty much a kid. I think any of us that are riding one of these bad boys right here always have a little bit of a kid in us. Had all the Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, got the Justice League stuff going on. Maybe I'll put a little bit of that video in there. Me trying to blow out the candles. Apparently my lungs aren't the same as what they used to be. Either that or else that Power Ranger toy was in the way. I'm going to go with the toy was in the way. Because if it wasn't there, I think it could have blown out all 38 candles. But neither here nor there. Had a fantastic job. I mean, fantastic time, not job. I cannot talk today. Anyhow, my beautiful wife once again outdid herself. Every single time we do a barbecue or a party or something like that, man, I swear to God, I don't know how she puts this stuff together or where she even comes up with it in her head. Listen to the topic, baby. The topic of when you used to be a squid and what you are now. From somebody's perspective who's been riding for a little bit here, you know, started off on an F1, CBR F1 Honda. Yeah, that's old school right there, baby. I'm talking about like the bike was pretty much square. Like, it was tight. It was fast. At least I thought it was fast. Back then it was fast. That's what I started on. Love that bike. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I did not have a helmet. I didn't have no gloves. I didn't have no shoes. I had shoes, but they were like, you know, I was wearing like Air Jordans on my motorcycle. That type of stuff. And then I went from there, bounced that up over to the Gixxer. Got myself a Gixxer, 2005 Gixxer. And trust me, I was a Gixxer, bro. I'm talking about like wife beater and everything. Anything you would imagine would be on a Gixxer. I was pretty much it. So I think it cracks me up whenever people put up those videos about, you know, what kind of people ride Gixxers, because every time I watch those videos, I think to myself, that was me. I had on my Oakley sunglasses, my wife beater. Sometimes I didn't even have on the wife beater. I'd be out there without a shirt, showing off that six-pack, that, well, it's sad face. It's not there right now. That's why I got to go on that diet. Anyhow, yeah, with my cargo shorts. The only thing I didn't have was I didn't ride around them with my flip-flops. 6 years later, 7 years later, something like that, I got rid of the Gixxer, all that sort of stuff. Didn't really have enough time for the bike. Met my beautiful wife. We moved in together. Next thing I know, my brother's coming over on one of my birthdays. Here we go. Sorry about that. A little bit of that ADHD. I think I was supposed to be on Ritalin. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not taking none of that crap. Anyhow, I'd rather be a Spacey Casey. I'm going to be like up in here, like, oh, butterfly, woohoo, like that. Yeah, my dogs are like that. They love it. Anyhow, back to what we're going back to. I move on up. It's probably like 2012, something like that. So what is it? When I was 33, 34, my brother comes over, and he had an F3, another Honda F3. And all I hear is this loud ass fucking exhaust, dude. I'm over in my house, right, and I'm watching a movie, and I hear blah, 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 blah. I thought it was the bike next across the street from us, because that thing was loud. Anyhow, my wife starts laughing at me. I'm like, what is so funny? She's like, oh, yeah, she's coming over. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know why that's funny, but I will go with it. He comes over. I go outside. He's like, hey, man, come check out the bike, man. I got this thing on the bike, man. I'm like, all right, cool. I go out there, and he, like, throws the keys at me. He's like, here, man, I talked to your wife. I ain't got no time for this thing, man. I'm driving a truck. This is where the evolution of me starting to wear the gear came from. My wife tells me, hey, I know you've been riding for a long time, and you ain't got no motorcycle license. I'm like, yeah. She goes, well, I know your brother just gave you that bike, but you ain't riding that bike unless you get your bike license. I'm like, what? What? Because I heard that bike license exam was tough, man. So I'm like, I ain't trying to be all like that, but I'm like, God, I really like to ride. All right, fine, I'll get my bike license. And then she's like, oh, and you will be wearing a helmet. I'm like, what? Wait, what? What the hell's a helmet? so, you know, I get myself a helmet. I go take the little course, the week course. Pass that test. Get back on the bike, man. Next thing I know, she's like, hey, you think you should be wearing a jacket? I'm like, okay. There you go, man. Start wearing the jacket. Next thing I know, I got the gloves on. But meanwhile, then we move and all that sort of stuff. And then for Christmas, she never ceased to amaze me, man. Every time I'm like, man, we can't get this good stuff. I'm telling you, man, she's crazy. For Christmas, she gives me this present, right? And it's wrapped up. I open it up, and it's like that security software like program type stuff. And I'm like, what the heck is this? She goes, well, you know, you like to watch your porn, so I want to make sure that your tablet stuff doesn't get affected. I'm like, what? I was like, man, you caught me watching porn one time. It's like, damn, man, you don't forget anything. And then she starts laughing. She's like, just make sure you put it on your smartphone and everything. I don't need you fucking up your shit because of all your porn you're watching. I'm like, okay. So I open it up, and there's this piece of paper in there, right? She gets me this Alpine Star leather jacket. Awesome jacket. Tons of protection, you know. Got me some nice, kind of like spring, fall gloves with the gauntlet full gloves, stuff like that. And then for Valentine's Day, she hooked me up with these Alpine Star boots, man. I'm telling you, I never would have thought wearing gear would be so awesome. Because, like, to me, I was like, that's just a bunch of crap. I mean, who gives a shit, right? I don't need no fucking gear. Fucking awesome. I'm gonna crash it? I'm fucking sweet, dude. First off, I'm fucking 20 years old, dude. I don't need no goddamn gear. I can do whatever I want. You know, that sort of stuff. Stupid shit. But, we got, Killer Cruiser over there, who used to be the biggest squid of them all, man. Even he's over there wearing helmets and jackets and stuff now, man. So I rubbed off on him, which is awesome, because that just means, you know, I know my brother's out there being safe, too, now. Before, you know, I mean, because he'd be doing some crazy shit. I mean, he'll, like, pop up a wheelie on, right, like, you know, like interstates and shit. So he really needed that gear. So he got it now and all that good stuff. I don't really have much more to say about this, except for there'll be some updates, you know, coming up. I'm going to be trying to get out at least one normal moto vlog a week, and then a dual vlog with Killer Cruiser, you know, once a week, something like that. Obviously, depending on weather, I do live in Illinois, so we've been getting a lot of rain lately. McHenry over there is getting flooded. I guess they're going to still keep on getting a little bit more because it's coming down from Wisconsin. But anyhow, here, near, or there, this is Big Papa Ninja talking about the motorcycle. Is Big Papa, and as you know, I am the Ninja. And we're going to go ahead and piece it out right now. I'll talk to all y'all later. You guys have a good week. Later, y'all. Peace.